All right. So this is Skype Conference between myself, Crazy Hand, Strictly Sega, say hi,
Yo.
and NB987001.
Well, I hope they can't hear me eating.
So, first topic, PlayStation 3 premium account. What do y'all think about that?
It's definitely worth the money. I can vouch for that. You get your money's worth. I tell you what.
What about
Today's new price on the PS3 Slim? It's an obvious buy, since it's free online and all the features and the new games that are coming on it. Not to mention all the great games you can probably find used. It's definitely one of the best choices.
Well, there's two things. There's two things I like about it. One is that it's cheaper than Xbox Live, and another is that the premium doesn't cancel out the free online. You can still play Killzone 2 and the like for free online. It's just you get extra features for a small fee.
And you can download 6 PS1 games for free online every month.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet deal. Overall, there's some people calling Sony fans hypocritical because of this, but I just don't see it because if you look at the whole picture, it's really not that bad. You don't have, like I said, you don't have to buy it to play games like Killzone 2 online. If you want to play Halo 3 online, you do have to buy Xbox Live Gold. So there's the big difference there. Next topic I want to move on to, what do y'all think is the best game on PlayStation 3? I kind of stick to saying Killzone 2. A lot of people find Uncharted 2 to be a better game. I just think...
I don't know, I'm torn.
There's
so many good ones, I could give you my top 10 or something, but I can't tell you my favorite game.
Well, okay, we could do something like that, but I'm saying, me personally, Uncharted 2, I don't dislike it, but it's just not for me. Let's put it that way. I'm not going to knock it as a game. It's a good game through the design standpoint. The fact that it's one of the first games to have 1080, one of the first, not the very first. But what do y'all think?
Mercenaries 2.
Uncharted 2 should have been Game of the Year.
Uncharted 2, that's a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one. I personally like Killzone 2 best, but
it really makes me bad that Infamous wasn't even nominated.
Yeah, Infamous is a pretty good game. It should have at least been nominated. I agree with you there. And I think one that is, I've played it briefly, but I don't actually own it. But Little Big Planet, I think could have gotten a little more credit than it's been getting. I don't know about necessarily giving it Game of the Year, but it's.
I didn't get that much.
I think it got nominated last year.
I think the idea is a great idea, having a sandbox playground, where you can build the levels and share your levels and stuff like that. But I don't know, just the structure of the game, I got bored of it real quickly. That's all.
Yeah. Well, it just goes to show we all have different opinions. So,
that's good.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to their new game, Mod Racers. Have you played the demo yet?
Oh, that looks so good, didn't it? Yeah,
it's like Little Big Planet mixed with Mario Kart, and that's a definite win.
I've heard about that game. It does sound interesting, but I just don't know too much about it because I'm just not a racing game fan for the most part. Gran Turismo 5 is a game that a lot of PlayStation 3 fans are looking forward to, but I just don't know much about it because, me personally, I'm sure it's a great game, but it's just not for me, you know what I'm saying?
Same. I'm not really a racing game fan, but this game really caught my attention because it looked a lot like Mario Kart.
Yeah, I could give it a try, see what I think.
Like the Mario Kart kind of rip-offs that kind of look like they're trying to be Mario Kart. This one looks like it's really going to be better than Mario Kart.
So what? Rock Band's a rip-off of Guitar Hero, but it's better than Guitar Hero, so I don't really care.
Yeah, well, Rock Band are the guys that made Guitar Hero, but they weren't getting the right kind of appreciation from Activision, so they went over to their own company.
Next subject, buddy.
Well, either way, the point is, just because it's a rip-off doesn't mean it sucks.
DJ Hero, have you played that?
No.
Oh,
guys, we're getting off topic.
I don't play anything that Activision makes. I just don't trust that company now.
Guys, we're getting off topic.
We are.
About as much as I trust Microsoft. On that subject, Modern Warfare 2 versus Killzone 2. There's a big argument about this. It's largely friendly. I've not seen any heated discussions about this, but I personally think Killzone 2 is better than Modern Warfare 2. In fact, I've said from the beginning, if you have Killzone 2, you don't need Modern Warfare 2. What do you think?
That's a better comment. I don't think one is better than the other, but I'd say if you have Killzone 2, then you just don't need Modern Warfare 2 because you've got plenty going for you there.
MB, I know you tend to like Modern Warfare 2, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right?
Well, it's kind of split between the middle with me because Killzone 2 is so fun especially with its attention to detail, and especially how when you die, your bullets still exist when you're shooting.
Yeah.
That's one of my main gripes whenever I die in Modern Warfare 2. It feels so unfair, and a game lets you think you're alive for a few seconds, but you really died 2 seconds earlier.
Oh yeah, that kind of sucks. But there's also the fact that Modern Warfare 2, there's some kill streak bonuses that basically allow you to keep killing players.
Yeah, that's
to
really
the point.
kind of
If you basically in Modern Warfare 2, I can see how this looked like a good idea, but if you keep killing players, you get kill streak bonuses, and that makes it so you can keep killing them, and they can't really kill you back. And like I said, that on paper that looks good, but I think in practice it just kind of makes it fucked up.
It's really only fun if you're the one who's getting it.
Yeah.
It's really one-sided. It's like marked at a curve.
Yeah,
I can see how players would find that really annoying. Killzone 2, and another thing about Killzone 2 is it's very, very anti-camper. Now, I've seen people camp in Killzone 2. It's possible, but there's ways to do things about it. You can throw grenades really far in Killzone 2, and also there's plenty of places to walk along to where you can remain hidden so that you can get the shotgun and go behind them and take them out. That's one of my favorites.
The camping Modern Warfare 2. My brother spent the whole match just camping in one spot.
It's a great game for camping.
Yeah. Well, not to go on too much about Modern Warfare 2. What?
Yeah, sorry, but it is the biggest game at the moment. You know.
It's understandable why we. But not to go on too much about that. What do y'all think about the whole? Although this is kind of another multi-plat, what do you think about Lego Rock Band? Now, there's a lot of people that dislike this idea, but I personally like it based on the fact that it's a fun little game. It has pop culture songs like the "We Will Rock You" thing and the Ghostbusters thing. I think that kind of makes it a fun game to play, even though it is kind of kiddie. What do y'all think about that?
I'm not interested. I like the grown-up one with proper songs on it. I
like both.
I like the idea of having playing Ghostbusters on Guitar Hero or something like that. But no, I'd rather get the proper Guitar Heroes and Rock Bands.
Yeah.
Rock Band's Beatles was fantastic.
Yeah, you know my opinion about the Beatles.
I'm just gonna be waiting for Lego Porno Maker when they make it in 2012.
That'll be the game, yeah, for real. Yeah, actually they should make that, but Lego wouldn't okay it, so yeah, it's not gonna happen. But that would be the shit right there. I'd buy that game hands down.
Now, 3 days ago, announced at the CES was the new 3D feature they're adding to the PS3. It's called Stereoscopic 3D, and it lets you put on a pair of glasses and play a game like when you're watching those 3D movies at the cinema. What do you guys think about that?
It sounds interesting, but this is
Could you see yourself sitting there with a pair of sunglasses on inside while playing a game, though, or for 5 hours in a row?
Well, I mean, it sounds pretty cool, but I just don't really know very much about that. That's the only problem with that.
3D really hurts my eyes. I will not take advantage of that feature. It probably would be good with the motion controls that are coming out.
They're probably trying to create something like they're probably trying to create something like Star Trek's holodeck, but it's a long way to go. Although it is interesting, and there's a lot of interactivity that I can see there.
What was that, Master Hand?
I said, this is Crazy Hand. It's the Crazy Hand channel.
Sorry, Crazy Hand.
That's cool. But yeah, I can see the merit there. I mean, there's a lot of interactivity that it seems to have potential for, but I just don't know very much about it, and I just can't help but think that it's going to be very limited in its scope for the time being.
Well,
Sony's pushing that main feature.
Sony's pushing that 3D thing like crazy at the moment. They've got the new 3D televisions coming out next year, or this year, sorry. 3D Blu-ray players, and the patch that will turn your PlayStation 3 into a 3D machation.
That's pretty awesome. That's all the time we have for. Sorry, hang on. That's all we have the time for right now. That rotating the
the end of part 1.
So, hope you enjoyed this, folks. This is Crazy Hand in Strictly Sega and NV9870001, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye.